Here, we'll introduce the process of making sencha, which is the most commonly used type of Japanese tea. Sencha is a kind of green tea which is made by steaming the tea leaves cultivated in a tea garden. It's very rare to do the process of steaming in tea making anywhere else in the world. Sencha is produced and consumed almost solely in Japan. Its characteristics are a mild balance of astringency and sweetness. This is how sencha is made. The raw tea leaves are steamed and then rubbed and dried. Raw tea leaves are tea leaves which have just been picked. With the cooperation of the Murozono-meicha Company in Yame City, Fukuoka Prefecture, we shot the whole process from tea leaf picking to sencha production. First, let's look at how to pick tea leaves. Picking raw tea leaves is called plucking. The methods of plucking are hand plucking, hand shear plucking, and mechanical plucking. This time we're seeing mechanical plucking. With plucking done in this way, 500 kilograms can be picked in 1 hour. The raw tea leaves are carried to the tea processing facility on the same day. Let's listen to a contracted farmer talk about what must be kept in mind and what goes into the knack for cultivating tea plants.
良いお茶を作るために土作りを大事にしています。良質な完熟堆肥を施しています。そうすることで、微生物の繁殖を促して土壌の物理性を改善しています。やめのお茶に適した風土として、寒暖の差が大きいため芽がじっくりと育つということです。それと適度な雨量で、十分な水分が保てる。それと豊かなミネラルが土壌に含まれておりまして、甘みとコクにつながるということだと思います。摘み方のコツとしては適期適裁、早すぎると味と色が乗りませんし、芽が不揃いになってしまいます。で、逆に遅すぎると今度は渋みと甘みが落ちて、美味しいお茶にはなりませんので、そういうのがコツだと思います。
Let's take a look at the process of making sencha from the raw tea leaves which are carried to the factory. Sencha is made in this way. The first step is to steam the raw tea leaves which have just been picked. At this time, the leaves are steamed while attention is paid to avoiding any unevenness. Also, the state of steaming is controlled, taking into consideration the ingredients and climate to maintain quality. The reasons why the raw leaves are steamed are the following. The heat of the steam will stop the working of enzymes that cause fermentation. By stopping the working of enzymes, Japanese tea gets a rich, fresh flavor and sweetness which fermented black tea and Chinese tea do not have. Moreover, because chlorophyll is not degraded, the leaves are green in color. The raw tea leaves become softer and easier to shape. It removes the raw smell from the tea leaves. The second to fifth steps are the process of rubbing and drying leaves. Rubbing the leaves can loosen the fiber of the leaves to make tea taste exude more easily. It's very important to rub tea frequently to make tasty Japanese tea. The second step, the process of coarse kneading. Steamed tea leaves are mixed, rubbed, and dried with hot air until their weight comes down to 50%. The third step, the process of crumpling. weight is applied to the tea leaves and they are crumpled to make their water content uniform. The fourth step, the process of secondary kneading. Like in the process of coarse kneading, the tea leaves are mixed, rubbed, and dried with hot air until their weight comes down to 30%. The fifth step, the process of precise kneading. Weight is applied onto the tea leaves and they are crumpled. The tea leaves are extended into cone shapes. Then the tea leaves are dried with fire under the boiler until their weight comes down to 23%. The sixth step, the process of drying. The tea leaves are dried with hot air until their water content is most suitable for preservation. In this way, the tea will be completed with 20% of the weight of the original raw tea leaves. In other words, 100 kilograms of raw tea leaves can be made into 20 kilograms of finished tea. Finishing. Throughout the process so far, it has been a mixture of leaves, stems, and dust. Now the leaves are separated from the stems and dust, and the resulting tea, which is made by roasting only the leaves, called hiide in the tea world, is the most popular tea among Japanese teas, Sencha. Tea is good for storage. Packaged tea can be preserved for 1 year if it has never been opened. Well, that was a look at the process from picking raw tea leaves to the making of Sencha. Through these steps, we get Sencha which is full of a good flavor and a rich taste.